A question that is asked to Securiix quite often is, what exactly is cloud? And it's a good question. I'm going to give a brief, very high-level history on how cloud came about. Large corporations such as Microsoft, Amazon, and Google, which had millions of servers because they do tremendous amounts of business, somebody somewhere, some engineer, came up with the idea, hey, we have all this equipment and we're not using it all the time. What if we took some of our existing equipment and loaned it out to other people? As an example, my understanding, this is back probably 10 years ago, Google had over 1 million servers within their environment. I'm sure that number is far larger now today. This was the start of cloud. Taking these large, massive infrastructures and in a logical way, which means in a programmed way, taking pieces of them that other potential clients could use. So if you wanted to store your data or even create things within these environments, you could go to Google or to Amazon or to Microsoft and rent out portions of this infrastructure. With this infrastructure, you're able to do all the things you would normally be able to do in your own legacy environments that you would have to pay for. In this case, you're only using what you need, when you need it, for as long as you need it, and you're only paying for that. So the positives of cloud is that it can be obviously much more financially effective. In a legacy environment, you pay for your equipment, you have to pay for the people that run that equipment and look after that equipment. But in the cloud, you can have what's called a managed service from end to end, where all you're doing is storing your data, utilizing your data, and perhaps even developing things with your data. So cloud can be a very efficient and effective for your corporation if handled correctly. And security, when it comes to cloud, is something that has to be treated in a slightly different way, but with many of the same core concepts. Because you don't have the data in your possession, you have to be thinking of it from that perspective. What does that cloud organization do intrinsically for security? What do I already get as a part of my managed service? There will be different levels depending on what it is that you are buying or purchasing from that corporation, from Google, Amazon, or from Microsoft. So with Securiix, what we do is we look at, obviously, your organization, we look at your risk appetite, we look at your risk tolerance, we look at what it is you have in the cloud or want to have in the cloud. We then ascertain from these pieces of information how much security you require. We can even help to work with these third-party partners like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft to ensure that the type of security that your corporation requires are mapped into your cloud services. Combining this information from our security expertise with what some of these organizations are able to provide you will ensure that confidence that you are utilizing the cloud in the most efficient and effective manner possible and getting the highest level of security possible for your organization.